April 29th, 2025. I slept kind of briefly. I went to bed so late, and I needed to get up to get my car to get an oil change at the garage by 8 a.m. So I headed over there. Oh, sorry about that. Got my oil change for the last time there. Good to see Daniel and even chat with the owner Tony for a little bit. I went and got my breakfast while I waited over at the Starbucks. Pretty usual routine there. And then got back home in time for one of the folks that was coming to buy some of the stuff I'm selling. And the rest of the day was spent here, mostly packing and organizing still. And I mean, as you can kind of see, I don't know, there's still lots to do, but it's definitely in pretty good position just to load in at this point. And I spent most of the day doing that, and then occasionally somebody would show up and buy some stuff. Sold a lot of stuff to Ryan as well. Hopefully useful things to these folks, and it's helping me not have to throw them away or feel bad that they're not going to get used, because I probably wouldn't be able to fit them all in the trailer on the way down there. That basically comprised the whole day. I did make a trip to Chick-fil-A for my favorite meal there. I know there's Chick-fil-A's where I'm going, so I don't know, it's not like I'm missing out on Chick-fil-A's, but it was such a standard routine for me for a long time after moving here. I've been there many times, and it will be missed for sure. Outside of that, I guess the deep thought of the day occurred to me when I was walking to and from, or maybe just from the Starbucks this morning back to the mechanic. I realized it was a little bit cold out. I'm wearing shorts as I go, as I always do. I'm a perpetual shorts wearing fellow. And it occurred to me that I wonder if my shorts wearing nature has impeded my dating life at all. And my initial impression is that yes, it has. As silly as that might sound, I just am not somebody who ever puts long pants on. I always wear shorts, and actually I always wear the same black pair. I have 7 pairs that I wash every week, and I pretty much only wear the same 7 pairs all the time. And I recently had a lunch date, and she seemed nice enough, and maybe she doesn't care about the shorts, or maybe it didn't matter. But I feel like it does matter. I think there is, I think the part that matters is probably more to do with my lack of vanity, maybe. My lack of interest in being visually appealing. I don't know, I don't even really know exactly how to put it. I do think it's important to be presentable. I think that's valuable. So, I cleaned up, I trimmed my beard and tried to look nice, and in that sense, I guess. But I guess, like, I don't dress a certain way. I mean, so anyway, I'm now at this age, I'm 47, and now really starting to think, that I should probably play that game. I should probably do the things that will, uh, I don't know, ease the mind of a gal that's evaluating me as a potential prospect. Um, I don't know. It feels kind of silly, but I don't know. This, whatever it feels like. The reality is this: there's a logic that states in my mind that in order for me to have the best chance of finding a quality girl, I need to do the most possible to increase those odds. And I think that has to include looking a certain way, whatever that is. I don't know. In many ways, I reject the concept altogether because it gives me a sense that I'm trying to visually appear like something I'm not really, that I am not. But I guess with anything, when you're trying to make a sale, and this, I'm not under any illusion, this is not a marketing campaign, really, that you want to remove the most obstacles possible in order to make a sale. Really, the least friction possible for that person to make that decision to buy whatever it is you're selling. And in this case, on the dating market, I'm trying to sell me, good old me, and what hits them in the face first is how I look. It's not how caring I am, how kind I am, how funny I am, how thoughtful I am. None of that is very visually apparent. So I kind of gotta put some oil in the joints, I guess, and play the visual game. I don't know. It's kind of, obviously I sound a little sad about it, but it's just another thing, kind of, anyway. So that's the deep thought of the day. I guess the call to action would be commit to making things as easy as possible for those potential suitors to take you seriously in whatever it is. And that's all aimed at me. So I guess I gotta make that commitment. Learning how to do, I mean, it's a habit too, in a way, and learning how to change myself, my habits, to adopt this visual caring mentality could take some time, but I'll definitely be asking for help. I need help. So there it is. All right. Hopefully y'all have a good day. Tomorrow's my last day here, and then I'm working the next day, actually in town, before I drive to Utah. So tomorrow I'm packing this thing up and cleaning this place out. And I did make a lunch appointment with Chris, so I'll get to hang out with him too. And selling more stuff, hopefully. Some people show up and buy some more things. Alrighty, I guess that's it. Until next time, y'all have a good one.